This is Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister. Just coming to you. Hi, everyone. Just coming to you for a short time today to give you some updates and more updates. Just wanted to come to you really quick. This is really not going to be too long of a video, but I just wanted to come on with you real quick with some updates and some more updates. And of course, to keep up with me, keep up with Thoughts for Vision, Rip and Run, anything that I am doing, there's one place and one place for you to go to, and that's what I like to call my one-stop shop, www.JackieJackieAP.com. If you need info about the blog, about the radio show, social network pages, one place and one place for you to go to, and that's what I like to call my one-stop shop, www.JackieJackieAP.com. I'm gonna let's see. Okay, I see Janice, Miss Janice. Hi, Janice. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Let me post this. Okay. Hopefully that posted. Let's see. Let me refresh this. What's going on? All right. Okay, there we go. Hey, Janice. Thank you, and thank you for checking in. That is Miss Janice, as you can see, checking in. Thank you, Janice. Thank you for tuning in today. But like I said, you need info about the blog, about the radio show, about Rip and Run Grocery. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Social network pages, whatever have you. One place for you to go. And that's to my one-stop shop, www.JackieJackieAP.com. Check it out. But I'm just coming to you just for a short while, just to update you about what's going on. Once again, if you missed the last video that I shot late Sunday night, I welcome you to check that out again. Once again, thank you, Janice. Oh, let me find this one. It's Janice. Once again, thank you for tuning in, Janice. Thank you. So once again, back to what I was saying, if you missed the last video that I shot this past Sunday night, it was late Sunday night, I welcome you to check that out again. Once again, big thanks. Like I told you, we had a leaders auxiliary meeting at our church to discuss church affairs, and they honored some of us with special awards, in which I got some from my church specifically, award for best volunteer. I see Cassandra, Miss Cassandra is checking in. Hey, Cassandra, thank you so much for tuning in today. So, so they honored me with 3 awards. One was specifically from West Angeles for my service as a volunteer. And once again, thanks to Presiding Bishop Charles E. Blake Sr., and of course, Sylvia Reed, who is the Auxiliaries Director at West Angeles. Thank you for that award. And also, I got 2 special awards of accommodations from the County of Los Angeles, from Mark Ridley Thomas, and from the City of Los Angeles from Herb Wesson. And I just, once again, take this time to say thanks to both of you for those special awards. Like I said, if you missed that particular video. Now you can scroll down a little bit on the Facebook page to see it, or you can go to the YouTube, okay, in which the title of the video on YouTube is called Many Thanks. That's the title of the video. If you go to YouTube, it shouldn't be too far down on the Facebook page, but just in case it is, you can go to the YouTube page, and that's the title. In fact, that's the last video that I posted, and that's the name of it. It's called Many Thanks. So if you missed that video, just check it out. And thank you, Janice. Thank you so much for your congrats. Thank you so much. And it was just like I said, I was just floored and surprised. And that's just a simple lesson in, you know, bloom where you planted. That's the bottom line. Bloom where you're planted. I mean, this ain't for, see what I mean by this. I mean, these are awards that I've gotten for being a volunteer. See, not a missionary, not an evangelist, not a pastor, you know, not even for what I do, not for my acting, not for my radio show. See, that's the whole point. Bloom where you planted. Bloom where you planted. Because you figure typically for somebody to be getting some accommodations from their county, their city, you figure, oh, well, they did some big and grandiose. And some do. Some do big and grandiose things to get those honors. But it's something about when you bloom where you planted and just serve, because the overall thing that we're supposed to do in the body of Christ is serve. Now we serve, we have in our different career paths and our different areas in which we individually serve. But the whole overall thing we're all to do is to serve. Now it'll be specific areas, specific pathways in which we serve. But in the end, that's all of our occupations, is to be a servant, because Jesus Christ showed us the example of being a servant. That's really what all we're called to do. And in whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whether you're, like I said, whether you're in church. See, that's really what I said on that video. We really have lives of service. We have a lifestyle of service. That's really what our life is about service. Whether it's in your home, whether it's at your job, whether it's at your church, we're all called to serve. And however he directly shows you how to serve is how. I mean, we'll have our individual paths on how to do that, but we're all called to serve. And just bloom where you're planted. Don't get in nobody else's lane. Stay in your lane. If any 4 words that should seriously help guide you through this path that we call life, stay in your lane. Don't go off on nobody else's lane. You know, let's see what Janice said. Let's see, Jacqueline's first love, the soul of the Father. Well, and see, and that's something that I'm learning to develop, Janice. You know, because he needs to be all of our first loves. You know, and my walk is not perfect. Let me state that clearly. My work is not perfect. I mean, we strive towards perfection, but my walk is not. It's so far from perfect, it ain't funny. I'm just learning more and more in this life to stay in your lane, and you'll be blessed. And it may not be on no, what you need to understand is it may not be on no grandiose level. Now, some people may get to Oprah Winfrey level, and then some of you may just bloom where you planted in your little corner of the world. Just however he plants you, just accept the planting, whether it's on a grandiose scale or not. You know, maybe on Oprah Winfrey level, it may not be. It may not be. But bloom where you're planted. Let me see what you said, Janice. Let's see. Mine is not either. Yes, we start. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's wherever. You know, it may be on a grandiose scale. It may just be for your little corner of your world. Or it may just be in your household. It may just be at your workplace. Maybe just at your where. Just bloom where you planted. Because you couldn't have told me that I was going to get no accommodations for volunteering. Nor was I looking for that. You see, you couldn't have told me. See, to get accommodations, I would have thought, oh no, you got to do something grandiose for that. No, it's just simply staying in your lane and blooming where you planted. And once again, I so appreciative of those awards. Like I said, it was so unexpected and it was just unexpected, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take nothing like that lightly. I mean, being at all recognized for the work that you do is an honor and a privilege. It's an honor and a privilege to serve. It's an honor and a privilege. An honor and a privilege to serve in the kingdom of God. It's an honor and a privilege. And that's what we always got to remember, wherever we're called to serve, in our households, in our jobs, at church, wherever, it's all just simply a lifetime of service. It's just simple as that. So I once again say thank you. If you haven't checked out that video, like I said, you can scroll down a little further on the Facebook page, or like I said, go to my YouTube page. And the title, once again, of that video, I titled it, is called Many Things. So just go to my YouTube page. Once again, you can just go to JackieAP.com. Once again, go to JackieAP.com, and all of my links are there. Facebook, YouTube, and all the rest. So just check that out, okay? And once again, about Rip and Run Grocery, I welcome you again to check out Rip and Run Grocery. That is my new business venture. Once again, you can go to the website, either at JackieAP.com, and click on the link from there that says Rip and Run Grocery, or you can go direct. You can go direct by going to ripandrungrocery.com. Okay, you can go direct. Now that page is a Facebook business page. It's a Facebook business page, but that's the domain name now. It's ripandrungrocery.com. Okay, so either way, either go to the website, JackieAP.com, and click on the Rip and Run Grocery link, or go directly to ripandrungrocery.com. And the title of it is Rip and Run Grocery Errand Service for Seniors. If you are aged 55 and above, and you need help with purchasing groceries, all of the information is there for you. I leave you to read it. Videos are there. My Rip and Run ad is there, which I love. So everything is there for you to check out. Okay, everything is there for you to check out. So once again, you go to the website, JackieAP.com, click on the Rip and Run Grocery link, or you can go directly by going to www.ripandrungrocery.com. Once again, www.ripandrungrocery.com. Either way, it will lead you to that Facebook business page, and you can find out more about it. Okay. Definitely. Thanks to those of you who attended the Pan-African Film Festival this past week. It was really great volunteering in the festival. I got to help out at one of the special events, but definitely mainly worked in the theater. So just thanks to those of you who are in charge of the Pan-African Film Festival. In fact, let me go to this page because I want to thank, let me find some, I just definitely want to thank the head of the, let's see, CCC. Find this, find this. Okay, let's see. Okay, want to find his name. Oh, gosh, because I don't want. Okay, here we go. Because I just wanted to find properly the name of the person who's in charge of the festival. Okay, the executive director is Ayuku Babu. I know usually when you hear him, they just call him by his last name, Babu. So definitely I want to thank Babu. He is the executive director of the Pan-African Film Festival and all of his staff. I just definitely wanted to call out his proper name. The executive director of the Pan-African Film Festival is Ayuku. That's Ayuko. Last name Babu is B as in boy, A, B as in boy, U. So I just hear him calling by his last name Babu. So Babu, I want to thank you, executive director, for just allowing me to participate in the film festival and all of the staff of the Pan-African Film Festival. I didn't get to see any of the films this time. I mean, just kind of hard at work and focus on what I was doing. But usually I try to peek in there and see some films. I didn't do it this time. I was kind of focused on working this time. But I appreciate being a part of it, volunteering. Definitely those of you who came out to see the films. You know, we just got to support our Black filmmakers, okay? And just definitely getting a chance to do what you love and love what you do, okay? It takes courage and strength and determination to not be status quo. It's willing to follow and live your dreams, whatever capacity that's in. So great thanks to just all of the filmmakers and staff and Babu, the executive director of the Pan-African Film Festival, for just allowing me once again to serve in that capacity. Like I said, our life is just nothing but about service. Just wherever we go, it's about service. Just keep that in mind. It's about service. Okay, so thank the staff of the Pan-African Film Festival for allowing me to serve in the capacity of volunteer for the great event. And it was wonderful. And I hope those of you who got out to see the films, you enjoyed it. And hopefully look forward to next year, okay? And although that's being officially closed, we have another great film festival that is coming up, and that is the 168 Film Festival. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the 168, that is a Christian film festival, okay? And I welcome you to participate in that. That's getting ready to get underway as they're preparing. And I welcome you to come out to the mixers, because the stuff is starting to get underway. And thanks to the founder and president of the 168 Film Festival, and that is John David Ware. Good friend of mine. So appreciate him and his staff for what they do. Because 168 Film Festival is about a theme, a verse a week. Okay. The festival always have a certain theme for the year. And the producers who's going to be taking part in the festival, they have what's called a verse night, in which they pick their verse And the verses, all of the verses are centered around this specific theme. And then you get a week in which you have the production week in which you put together, write and edit and put together and shoot and turn in your film. You have a week in which to do it. Hence the name 168. That's where it comes from, because you have 168 hours in which to put together your film. So let's see. And like I said, it's getting underway. And I'm going to tell you the theme for 2017. The theme for 2017 is called The Love of the Father. That's the theme for this year, 2017, for 168. Is theme The Love of the Father. So that's the theme. So all of the verses that the producers will pick from will center around that theme, the love of the Father. So like I said, they come together, have their verse night. The producers pick their verse, and then they go to work. They have a week to shoot their film, and then the film festival comes and all that good stuff. But we're getting ready to prepare. So I'll just, and they're going to be starting with the Monday night mixers. And that is starting the first mixer. Actually, the first mixer, let's see. Yeah, it's called, what they're calling it now is Cast and Crew Network Mixers. So they're getting prepared for that. And the first mixer is coming up this Saturday, which is called their, let's see. The first one is coming up this Saturday, which is what they like to call amoeba style, which is sort of like they say, speed dating, but it's a sort of thing where you go into a circle and you have like a few seconds in which to like kind of throw a pitch. So you want to bring all your stuff that you need, like business cards and everything. So that's taking place this Saturday. Okay, it's going to start this Saturday, but the rest of the mixers are going to be on the upcoming Mondays, like this next coming Monday, February the 20th. This next upcoming Monday, which is February the 27th, they're going to have a mixer, and every Monday after that up until, it covers these next few Mondays up until April the 3rd. And then, of course, on Saturday, April the 22nd is going to be the producers workshop. So that's to give you up the brace of what's coming up. But like I said, I welcome you to keep up with the 168. You know, if you are a Christian and you are a filmmaker and you have a heart for producing films for Christ, to share the love of Christ, then this is the film festival for you. Okay. And I welcome you to check it out. So keep up with them for more information about the 168 Film Festival. Here is the website, www.168film.com. Once again, for more info about the 168 Film Festival, go to the website at www.168film.com. That's www.168film.com for more info, okay? So please keep up with the 168. Get out to the mixers that's coming up. The mixers are coming up. And as along with the, production week and film turn-in, all that, we're getting underway. And once again, kudos to the founder and president of the 168, John David Ware, and his staff. You're my good friend, and I just thank you and appreciate you for your vision. And he was on the show back in 2012, He was on the show, and you can check that out at Blog Talk Radio. You can go into that archive and look for that show where he was on. So I welcome you to do that. I'll post that link really quick, because you're all free to, even though my show has officially moved to Facebook and YouTube. Please know I'm ever indebted to Blog Talk Radio, because that's where Thoughts for Vision started. I mean, they ain't where my radio experience as a whole started, but definitely Thoughts for Vision. That's where the show started, and it was there for 6 years. So I am seriously indebted to Blog Talk Radio. Definitely, you can go to the link right there to see any of my archive BTR shows, because I will forever have the account, because that's over 6 years of archive shows that are still there, as well as I still go into the account and support other Blog Talk Radio shows. So trust me, I am highly indebted to Blog Talk Radio for the contribution that they made towards Thoughts for Vision. So definitely you can continue to go to that website and see any of my archived shows on BTR. And like I said, check that one out where John David Ware was a guest. And that was back in, was it January 2012? So you'll have to scroll back a minute. Okay. So I welcome you to check that out if you ever want to check out any of my archived shows on BTR, as well as that one. But once again, for more info about the 168, go to the website at www.168film.com. Once again, that's www.168film.com. Okay. And then, but definitely thanks to John David Ware and your staff for what you do. And definitely keep, for those of you who may remember, I did a play back in November called Shaking the Mess Out of Misery, which was produced by Big Biblical Films. I definitely want to give a shout out again to Lamont and Rosemarie Coleman, just for their support in allowing me to and choosing me to be a part of their ministry, because they really see what they do as a ministry. And I just want to take this time again to thank both Lamont and Rosemarie for your support and like choosing me to be a part of what you do. And of course, we did this play. It's called Shaking the Mess Out of Misery. And of course, the author of this play is called, her name is Shay Youngblood. And we did her play back in November. And I just wanted to ask you for prayers, because we're looking to redo this play as a ministry for a women's prison. And we were supposed to do it this coming Friday, but things have changed where some come out where we couldn't do it. So we're looking to do it sometime in March. I'll just say it like that. We're looking to now do it sometime in March. So I'm just asking you all to keep that effort in your prayers. And if it's meant, if that play is meant to go out anywhere else, then so be it. Because it's really a wonderful play that's centered around the main character, which is daughter. And she's so well loved by the older women that's in her life, and how she learned from these older women. And I played one of the older women, and the name is Miss Corrine. I play that role. And it's just a wonderful cast. And Rosemarie is the one directing this piece. So just shout out to the ladies of Shaking the Mess Out of Misery. Shout out to Rosemarie Smith Coleman, and of course her husband Lamont Coleman, and just appreciate your efforts. And I just simply ask you for prayers as to how far and where this play takes us. Okay, But like I said, we're going to be doing it as a ministry for the women's prison. Like I said, that was supposed to happen, well, yesterday. Not yesterday, tomorrow. That was supposed to happen tomorrow, but because of something that came up, it got canceled. So now we're looking to do it sometime in March. I'll just say it like that. But however far that this play reaches out, goes out, just keep us in prayer. Just keep us in prayer. And for more info about Biblical Films, if you want to keep up with Biblical Films, definitely a great production company that produces plays, films, and the like. If you want to keep up with them, here's their website, www.biblicalfilms.org. Once again, that's www.biblicalfilms.org. If you want to keep up with them. Once again, a big thanks to Lamont Coleman and Rosemarie Smith Coleman for just trusting me to be a part of what you do. And I do not take that lightly. I really do not. Just thank you for trusting me to be a part of what you do. So like I said, prayers going out just to them and to Biblical Films as a whole. And like I said, pray for us as we do this play. You never know where it's going to take us, where it's going to lead us. So just keep us in prayer that this play reaches out and blesses those that need it. Okay? Because it is a powerful message. Because that's what the Bible says. Older women teach the younger women. Older men teach the younger men. That's the way it's supposed to go. We as older people are supposed to teach the younger people. See, there's a time in which we're to get an impartation. But then there comes the time where we grow up a little bit, and then we got to reach back and help somebody else. That's the way it's supposed to go. As somebody helped us grow and mature, then we're supposed to turn around and give that back to somebody. We're supposed to help grow and mature them. And that's the way it goes. So for more info about Biblical Films, again, go to their website, www.biblicalfilms.org. Once again, that's www.biblicalfilms.org for more info. Okay. And last but definitely not least, I want to welcome you all to look out for a brand new show that I'm going to be participating in as a host. And the name of the show is called Conversations. Let me pull that. Pull that up real quick. And this is a show that's going to be coming up officially on March the 11th as a part of the TJRS radio network. I've been a part of that network for a little over 4 years now. And I was one of the hosts of the Jay Ryle show, but that has since ended. And now this is a new show that he's looking to embark on. Shout out to the head of the TJRS radio network, Jay Ryle. This is a new show he's embarking on called Conversations, and it's going to officially start on March the 11th. So I welcome you to stay tuned for that. And it's going to be hosted, as far as I know, it's going to be hosted by 4 of us. It's going to be hosted by Jay Ryle, Les Morris, aka Mr. LES, Stephanie Beard, aka Laker Girl, and yours truly, Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister. So stay tuned for that, okay? That is going to come up on March the 11th. That's the date that I know it as to be now, March 11th, unless something changes. But I welcome you to tune in to the debut of the new show, Conversations, coming up on March the 11th. And if you want to keep up with the TJRS Radio Network. Like I said, the J. Ryle Show has officially ended, but he also has his Sunday morning show called The Serious Side, which is hosted by J. Ryle, Mr. Elias, Jerome Esprit, and Dr. Princess Ardelia. They do a wonderful show on Sundays, bringing you the current news events of the day. The way I like to call it is that's the black version of Meet the Press. Let's just say it like that. And they do a wonderful job on Sundays. Their show comes on Sundays on BTR at 9 a.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay? Once again, that is 9 a.m. Central Time and 7 a.m. Pacific Time. And the rest of the time zones, follow yourself accordingly. So for more info about the TJRS Radio Network, I welcome you to check out their Blog Talk Radio page, www.blogtalkradio.com/TJRS Radio Network, or you can go to their Facebook group page. They have a group page on Facebook that's called the TJRS Radio Network. So I welcome you to check out. I mean, I know that's a long version, but that's the link. That's the link. But you can look for it. The name of the group is called the TJRS Radio Network. It's a group page. It's a group page, okay? So TJRS Radio Network. Or once again, you can go to the Blog Talk Radio page to check out the series side. Go to their Blog Talk Radio page, www.blogtalkradio.com/TJRS Radio Network, to check out the series side on Sundays at 9 a.m. Central Time. And like I said, stay tuned to Conversations coming up on March the 11th. Once again, hosted by J. Ryle, Mr. Elias, Stephanie Beard, and yours truly, Jackie Price. So stay tuned for that on March the 11th, okay? And that's going to be it for all of the announcements that I have to make. So please adhere to all of these announcements that were made today. And just a shout out to two people that I always try to encourage you to keep in contact with and connection with. Definitely my good friend, illustrious host and executive producer of the Callowwood Media Network, Ms. Cassandra Calloway. She does her show via Facebook Live, as well as have events that she's going to, and she is really on a roll with events. She was at an event last night, and she's going to be doing some more events this week. And to keep up with her Facebook page, definitely that is her Facebook page, Cassandra Calloway. Definitely check that out. So find her, COSANDRACALLOWAY. That's the link to her Facebook page. Definitely another one to watch out for is Miss Cassie Gainey. In fact, she has a show going on right now. She has a special show. She usually does her Friday morning rap session. She's usually, of course, doing that on Friday, but she's doing a special show right now as we speak. So I welcome you to go there right now and check out her show, her special show that she's got going on. And this is her Facebook page. You can find her at Cassie Gainey 2, the Roman numeral 2, okay? And that's the Facebook link to her. So once again, you can find her at Cassie, that's CASSIE, Gainey, GAINEY, and the Roman numeral 2. Okay, that's where you can, and that's the full link to her Facebook page. She has a show going on right now, and I'm about to tune into it as this broadcast ends. Okay, so keep up with those two. They are really going places. So Cassandra Calloway, once again, that's the link to her Facebook page where you can check out her show and events, and Cassie Gainey, where you can check out her Friday morning, typically Friday morning rap sessions, as well as tips about modeling and casting calls and whatever have you. But she has a special show going on right now today, so go to that link and check it out, okay? And that is going to do it for this broadcast. And like I said, please adhere to all of the announcements that was made today, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, for more info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, about Rip and Run Grocery, no other place to get it at but my one-stop shop. And that's www.JackieJackieAP.com. Once again, that's www.JackieJackieAP.com. With that, that is going to wrap it up for the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Once again, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Take care. You have a wonderful day. And I will see you on the radio soon. Take care and God bless.